Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are previewing the upcoming AFC FIFA World Cup qualifier between Australia and Japan. This fixture will be played at the Stadium Australia in Sydney. That stadium does not feature on the Virtuared patch that I use, but there are several other stadiums from Australia that do. For the sake of this preview, we're going to head across town to the western Sydney area, the Campbelltown Stadium. So we got an authentic stadium in the same city, but it's less than half the size of the stadium in Australia, but geographically appropriate, I assume. So the players take the pitch. Let's take a look around. The Campbelltown Stadium in Western Sydney are stand-in for the Stadium Australia in Sydney before we pause for the national anthem. As these two sides prepare for kickoff, let's take a look at our starting lineups. For the Socceroos, they line up in a 4-2-1-3. Taggart up top plays his club football in Japan. Rogic, the attacking midfielder for Celtic FC in Scotland. And Matt Ryan in goal from Real Sociedad in La Liga. For Japan, a 4-2-3-1. Osaka, the Vissel Kobe striker up top. Minamino, the Liverpool attacking midfielder in behind. Nakajima, the Porto winger out left. Doan out right. Strong attack from Japan. Let's look at our AFC Molten Ball. We are underway from Sydney, Australia. This is going to be probably the most interesting tie in this stage of AFC qualifiers in the third round here. This match likely is going to determine who is through from Group B in second place behind Saudi Arabia, and who is third, which means they're going to face likely UAE in a playoff for the AFC to see who will play in the Interconfederation playoffs. Offsides. The winner of that AFC playoff, the third from both groups, which is going to be UAE and one of these two sides most likely. Or that may even be said at this point. The winner of that match is going to head to the Interconfederation playoffs and play the fifth place team from CONMEBOL. Who that is going to be is still well up in the air. For CONMEBOL, Brazil and Argentina are up top. Venezuela and Bolivia are at the bottom, and everyone else is pretty much interchangeable in the middle there. They've all got some room to catch each other, so. Taggart. Vincent plays his club football in Osaka. Certainly familiar with a lot of the Japanese players. So a lot riding on this one, and a really tight matchup here, a really interesting matchup. For me, Japan a little better on paper. Just give I think this is probably a coin flip, and I'm just going with Australia's by way of being the home side here. It's Nakajima of FC Porto. He's on the move, but he's ultimately dispossessed. Tiger of the Cruz, he plays in the A-League, I believe, for Melbourne Victory, if I'm not mistaken. Look for Lecky. Turnover in the attacking third for Australia. It's all you hear about when managers talk tactics anymore. This can lead to some, relatively speaking, easier goals than you get normally from open play. Too aggressive there. Still 0-0 at the half. No surprise there. I mentioned how tight this one's going to be. Get a little bit of rain in Sydney. Take a look at our halftime stats. 50-50 possession, only the one shot. Yeah. As tight as I thought it would be, so we'll see if either side has gleaned anything in the first half they could use to make a tactical adjustment to get forward a bit more here in the second half. Or if we are just destined for a stalemate here. Minamino of Liverpool. Taken down, wins a free kick. Taken down by Rogic of Celtic. Ito on Perdone. Moy taken down there. He plays his club football in China for Shanghai Port, I believe. Ball there, little flip back. Luongo looking for Taggart. I don't know if Taggart's picked up any Japanese since he's been playing in the J-League, but certainly be familiar with some of these players, and may have picked up some Japanese by now to help with what's being communicated. And there's Taggart. Oh, it's off the mark. Australia certainly seemed to be the side who have figured something out at halftime. No opportunities in here. Taggart. For that trademark Aussie chant for the Socceroos. I would really like to see both of these sides in Qatar. But the CONMEBOL, I feel like, is not the draw you want for the Interconfederation playoffs. For CONCACAF, likely to be Panama, and for OFC, likely to be New Zealand. So Panama, New Zealand will likely be playing each other unless there's a big shift in one of those two confederations, and then one of these two sides is going to play UAE, and that winner play the CONMEBOL fifth, which could be a number of countries at this point. It could be the likes of a Uruguay, an Ecuador, and that's a pretty tough draw. Be a real shame for Australia. The reason they came to AFC from OFC is because in OFC you always have to face this one game Interconfederation playoff, and they were looking to qualify normally, and that'll help. 79th minute, Shianu. Socceroos at 1-0. May very well be our match winners. Australia definitely looked like the side that were more likely to find a goal here in the second half after a very, very even first half. They have done so. Giannu gets behind that back line. That is going to prompt substitutions from both sides. I almost called them clubs there, but international here. Keep that in mind. Drew's not going to get to that one. Australia keeping the pressure on. Less so for turnovers at this point, more so to just make it take longer to get up the pitch, but that didn't really work. Japan just slicing right through here. Alright, everybody back. We're into stoppage time here. Economidas, Cruz. Again, Cruz can't hold on to Sakai. Defender from Marseille. Japan don't have enough here for the sake of the preview. Australia and the goal from Giannu. See him there. He's going to be the man of the match for his effort. Let's take a look at our highlights. Taggart kicks things off. 37th minute, it's Lecky. This was the only shot of the first half. Not a particularly inspiring one there. Pretty easily kicked away. Second half, Taggart gets behind around the hour mark. Really nice chance here that goes just wide, but that corner was open. Top corner. 79th minute, Lecky to Giannu. That is the match winner for the Socceroos. There's their flexing celebration. Another look here. As the defender pulls ahead, Lecky lays it off. Giannu finishes, and that's it from Sydney, Australia. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like. If there's a fixture you'd like to see me play, you can leave it in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel for more. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.